Yes po.
Yes. Yes po.
Yes, of course.
Pwede pong respiratory or medtech. RT or medtech.
Medtech.
Yes. Definitely in Cagayan State University.
CSU.
So sa una ko pong nakita yung College of Malacaahs is para po siyang comprehensive, parang unique po. Na-visit po ako sa meron doon sa rooms ng CAS.
Kasi kilala siya, tapos yung passing rate kasi nila sa medical technology na wala.
Aside from being a public university, alam ko naman na maganda yung quality ng education nila. Tapos ISO certified na siya. Tapos excellence din, tapos consistency, lalo na din sa field ng medical science.
Sabi na CSU provides student quality education not only in the field of medicine or in any fields also.
To be able for us to produce top-notchers and 100%. Or as a performing school, we have, of course, number one, we have competent teachers, and number two, and lastly, hopefully the last, disciplined students. We have diligent students. Pre-med, of course, you have to take courses related to allied health. Another thing is because of the performance of the college.
Yes,
Technique,
ma'am.
I have to impose discipline for day one up to the last day.
I chose respiratory therapy as my course in college because our family is running in medical course. So yung bloodline namin nasa medical field talaga. And secondly, because when you hear RT, hindi siya yung usual na med course, parang mapapaisip pa sila kung what's RT? Parang ganun, yung parang rad tech ba or something like that. Respiratory therapy kasi is something na unique, something na bago or fresh. And alam naman natin na when it comes to sa demand ng respiratory therapist in the country, konti yung demand. So at least I can help in bringing RT in the medical field or in hospitals. So I can also help patients na may respiratory problem.
So I chose respiratory therapy as a medical course kasi my mother is a chain smoker, tapos yung kapatid ko is may asthma. So I chose this course para in the near future, just in case na magkaroon ng complication, I'll be the one to help them and to treat them.
I chose respiratory therapy as a pre-med course because I like the interaction with the patients. I believe they are more interactive with patients than from the other medical courses. But rather than that, I also like the scope where RT divulge in more and focus more in further treatments.
Of course, CSU is delivering 100% or at least top 1 in the board exam nationwide. So I believe that CSU is providing a very good foundation for respiratory therapy students to be globally competitive and rural hospitals so that they can give care to patients with respiratory diseases.
Yes, because we're considered as the top one respiratory therapy school in the Philippines. We have already top and nakakuha na rin natin ang 100% for ilang consecutive years na rin. So, and also, beside from that, yung mga personnel and the RT professionals na nagtuturo dito are one of the top professors in the country.
Personally, yes. Because first and foremost, I think CSU is the only school who is offering respiratory therapies in the entire region too. And I think it's much more convenient for those who want to pursue a pre-med course to have such a variety of choices, and art is one of them, which is only found in CSU in the Region 2. Second, it's because that CSU is the top performing RT school in the entire nation, and I believe that's one of the reasons that why CSU is supposed to be the best school for RT. And third is because the faculty here and also your fellow classmates are actually really nice, and that you will learn to grow more a lot here in CSU.
The only advice that I can give to them is read and read more books. If they have a free time, at least browse their notes. And of course, sila kalimutang mag-pray kasi God is always there and God is always there to provide them their needs. Saka wag lang silang mapagod, magbasa, saka magkaroon ng silang patience.
Be strong, be brave kasi choosing this course very hard. Now, it will knock you down at some times, but you have to be brave enough to build yourself up kasi there will be times talaga na akala mo hindi mo na kaya, pero yun pala, kaya mo pala. And actually, it's a great course for a medical course, so be strong, be brave, yun lang.
For the incoming freshmen, I suggest that you actually comply more with your studies. Focus more with your studies, but also make it more fun. Don't just pour in 100%. You also have time to have fun with your friends and do a lot of your hobbies as well. So my advice would be manage your time very well.
First, the students are practicing proper discipline. They are diligent in their studies. And of course, I usually tell them that we should have a motto on ora et labora. Ora et labora means pray and work. Just like the other courses here in the college, the RT, the MedTech, public health course is also one of the best course as a preparation for medicine, just like in other university, because in public health we have the same preparation with other courses who will pursue medicine. So we don't have board exam, so we see to it that all the competencies required as public health practitioner in the future should be given from first year to fourth year college.
Actually, this is not my first choice. Pero habang patagal ng patagal, natutunan kong mahalin nito. At saka, ito yung passion ko, ito yung makikipag-interact ako sa madaming tao. And then, advantage ko kasi madali lang ako makipag-interact sa madaming tao. Madali ko lang ma-educate yung mga tao, which is my role in this course.
I choose public health as a medical course kasi broader yung scope ng pinag-aaralan namin. And I think it's a great advantage for us kasi mas naiintindihan namin yung mga nangyayari in our surroundings na may apply namin kapag pinurso namin yung pagiging doctor.
I chose public health as a medical course because public health is a very interesting course. So I believe that it will help me get through med school. And besides, the main purpose I chose public health because it does not have a board exam. That's why it will be easy for me to take the NMAT and become a medical student immediately.
Yes.
I think CSU is a better school for pursuing public health course kasi sila lang yung nag-o-offer in Region 2 ng public health course. At saka, yung mga teachers dito kasi is well-trained and mas in line sila sa ganitong.
Absolutely, because CSU is the only school in Region 2 that offers the BS Public Health program, and in the entire Philippines, only the University of the Philippines, Manila, and Cagayan State University is offering the BS Public Health course. And here in CSU, when you enroll in the BS Public Health program, you can feel a sense of entitlement because this is the premier school in Region 2, and you can learn a lot from CSU when it comes to the BS Public Health.
Huwag kakalimutan si God, and then read, review lang, kahit nagagabayan na, ganyan. Mag-review lang ng mag-review. And then, expect na yung madaming pressure na may encounter niyo.
So yung magiging advice ko lang sa magiging freshman, dapat masipag kang magbasa, read and pray, kasi yun lang yung magiging sandalan mo para makapasa ka sa street.
My piece of advice would be you need to maintain your composure, have patience, because public health is not going to be easy. Public health is a very difficult course, but with patience, determination, and perseverance, you can actually survive this course and become a better version of yourself.
Well, ever since I was a child, I aspired to become a medical doctor someday. And while growing up, I realized that I want to study the bacteria, viruses, fungi, and the like. So I tried to look for the courses that matches my preference, and this is the course that matches my interest.
During my last days at St. Paul University, Philippines, so basically all my classmates are already prepared for their future, and they're already enrolling at different schools, and all I can hear from them is they want to become a medtech because they want to become a doctor someday, and because somebody told them that medtech is the best course for as a pre-med course. So I was driven by those words, and also during those times, Cagayan State University was very well known because of producing multiple top-notchers. That's why.
Sabi nila, medical laboratory science is a good practice and a good arena for becoming a medical officer or medical doctor someday.
I can confidently say that Cagayan State University is a good platform pursuing medical laboratory science course, as it had proven over the it had topped up boards. As we can see in the performance of the students, they are indeed being raised very well here in this institution.
Yes, I believe that it is the Cagayan State University has proven that we are competent.
Well, based on the results of the board exam during the past years, from that alone, I can tell that CSU is best school for medical laboratory science.
You must study well, and on the way, you must learn how to sacrifice some of the things that give you enjoyment, and also just comply of what your professors are telling you because they know what's best for you.
Before entering the course you want to pursue, consider everything: your time, your space, if you're going to away from your family or not, and of course the finances.
They should choose what they really want and not just choose because somebody told them, and they should have a very strong determination so that they could survive, because medical laboratory science basically is so hard and it takes a great determination to pass.